9, I can guarantee you 3 of them gonna tell and say, yeah, he told us to do this, because they not gonna want to do all this time.
They got everything they need. They ain't even worried.
Yeah, they do. I'm pretty sure they do. But
no, I'm saying nigga was because you're like what you're saying is right.
But I'm pretty sure that it's always
one of you niggas.
It's always good to have one nigga to corroborate the story.
This ain't two. They got everything they need to corroborate this.
So guarantee you, one of them 7 people, because him and his daddy gonna stay solid. Lontrell Jr. and Lontrell Sr., they gonna stay solid to each other. They gonna be cellmates. Him and his daddy gonna be cellmates, y'all.
Oh yeah,
they gonna send them niggas to the same federal prison and let them niggas be cellmates so they could think about what they did for the rest of their life.
Oh my gosh.
What is wrong? That's what they gonna do. They gonna send Senior injured, and this is fucked up because y'all gotta remember, words is power, man. Words is motherfucking power. Yes, we talk it all the time. Words is a spell and it's power. And this is all Pooh Shiesty mama fault. This is all Pooh Shiesty mama fault, y'all. Gangsta Cap gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all know words is power. This is all Pooh Shiesty mama fault. You want to know
why? We're gonna be stepping on niggas.
You know why? You know why? Because she didn't speak greatness into her son when he got out of prison. She didn't tell him we about to go to the top, change our life. We about to start foundations. You understand? They didn't do that. She got on the FDO song and she spoke evil into her son and told him to let the demons out. Let the demons out. She said these niggas been letting the females take over. She said these niggas been letting the females take over, and it's time that you come back out and put your foot on these niggas' neck. These niggas ain't no real gangsters. Now, we all know a mama's child. You hear your mama talking to you like this and telling you to load up and get the wool. Man, she just as responsible too as the daddy. She sent the. She did. She did send it. My nigga, they all put a battery in this nigga back.
Dad snitched in 2000.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So he got a history of snitching. I don't think he gonna snitch on his son.
No, I heard about that too. I heard about his dad had a case in 2009. I'm gonna look it up. Yes, I did. I heard about that case. I'm gonna look that up. I heard his dad had a case in 2009. Yeah, I did see that. Like, yo, this is crazy, dog. All these motherfuckers, yo. So look what it say, y'all. It says, as alleged, 9 defendants traveled to Dallas. That's why it's a federal case. This is why it's a federal case, y'all. This is what makes it federal. As alleged, 9 defendants traveled to Dallas, Texas, y'all. So anytime you cross state line to commit a crime, it is a federal crime. I don't give a fuck if you go to buy a bag of weed. Mm-hmm. It don't matter.
From one state to another.
You go to another state to commit a crime, it is a federal crime. If I drive to another state to whoop a nigga ass, beat him up, it's a federal crime. People don't be realizing this shit. No. Do the feds have to pick it up? No. They could let the state handle the little fight.
A lot of ass whoopings and across state lines, but
when you get into shit like this,
you're a high profile,
and you a high profile nigga, yeah, they gonna eat your ass up. They gonna eat you up. They gonna eat you up. And him, they didn't want him to be out in the first place. Mm-hmm. They really didn't want him on the streets in the first place. So the way they look at
That's why they put the damn ankle monitor on his ass. They knew it was just a matter of time. And like I said, they're watching you. They're listening to your calls, your social media, the people you hang around that come in and out to see you, see where you go. It's a GPS tracker, my nigga.
Watching everything you do.
It's their job. They don't just hand these out.
And sometimes they might have a nigga sitting outside the house watching you. To see
watch your ass walk right the fuck past.
To see who coming to visit you and who coming out. Why?
Watch TV.
And you want to know why they do these things? Because guess what? Didn't these niggas just have AKs and guns? Mm-hmm. So we already have you on federal papers, have you in Dallas, have you at a location.
Right. Now
and you still got weapons. Right. Where did these weapons come from?
Who gave them to you? So that's something else we're going to throw on the list. They don't get it. They don't get
I know these niggas ain't drive from Memphis to Dallas with weapons in the car.
Absolutely not.
I know that.
In the city.
They got them shits in Dallas.
So where you get them from? They gonna ask them niggas that shit too. And why niggas gonna fold?
Somebody gonna talk. They gonna say who they got the weapons from. And it ain't gonna be no regular nigga. It's gonna be somebody else who's high profile that's connected to CMG that's in Dallas. A New Dallas nigga. Guarantee you them weapons came from New Dallas, allegedly. I believe them weapons came from New Dallas. Zillionaire Doe and them.
I knew you was gonna go there.
No, for real, that's CMG.
I knew you was gonna go there.
My nigga, that's the connection.
I knew you was gonna go there.
You gotta think about it, my nigga.
I wasn't gonna go there in my mind mentally.
You gotta pay attention.
Try to pop the two together, but I knew that's what you were.
They already had the connection in Dallas to get a nigga the weapons that he need to handle his business.
They probably watching that in too.
That's why I said niggas don't do shit the right way. He did get watched. Remember, you got to remember, he just got raided. Remember, New Dallas and South Dallas got raided. Remember, Trap Boy Freddy was hanging with them on the block. They got raided. Mm-hmm. So for all we know, he gave the guns. Zillionaire Doe and them allegedly gave the guns to Pooh Shiesty and them. You see what I'm saying? And then Zillionaire Doe tip off ATF and let them know what's going down so he could get off their shit. There ain't nobody your friend. You think these niggas giving you guns because they fuck with you and the whole time they giving you the guns so they can set you up. And could have put the bug in Gucci ear and told him, like, yo, my nigga, I'm gonna let you know to play before you even get here. Sometimes niggas be knowing to play before the play go down. Why you think he was there? Why you think the off-duty police officer was there, my nigga? Y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all think Pooh Shiesty knew that nigga was an off-duty police officer? No. You think anybody on the other? No, if they did, they wouldn't have did what they did. Mm-hmm. That nigga, an off-duty police officer is like having an undercover agent, my nigga. Mm-hmm. That ain't no different than walking around.
Do that much research.
That ain't no different than walking around with a wire on.
No, they doing street nigga shit. They ain't know.
Niggas get undercover police as security because that's a way of working with the cops without saying you work with the cops, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. We all know it's 1,000 security firms out there where ain't niggas is not police officers. You don't have to hire off-duty police. Let's keep it real. You don't have to hire off-duty police. Finesse 2 times wasn't walking around with off-duty police. Honeycomb Brazy don't walk around with off-duty police. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that's rappers that's really in these streets Don't walk around with no off-duty police. But the ones like Jay-Z, like T.I., like 50 Cent,
they got off-duty police officers.
They got off-duty police officers. And them off-duty police officers are there to protect their bag. And that's their investment, not you. I'm telling you, this shit ain't no game. All these niggas crazy. So they came to travel to Dallas. And look what they saying. Listen to the allegations, y'all. I'm gonna put this on the big screen for y'all. Let me put this on the big screen for y'all. Let's brighten this up, man. Let's get big on them. So check this out, y'all. So it's saying the alleged 9 defendants traveled to Dallas, Texas to kidnap and rob victims who thought they were coming into town for a business meeting. Instead of discussing business in a civil manner, the defendants resorted to violence and intimidation to achieve their purported business objectives, said Ryan Rabel, United States Attorney from Northern District of Texas. For anyone attempting using violence and intimidation as a business practice, I'm here to tell you that it will be vigorously investigated. Y'all hear that? Vigorously. You hear the word they use? The dude said vigorously. We talking about intimidation, y'all. We talking about intimidation tactics. You know what that mean? That mean we don't like you, nigga. We already let you out. We don't like you. We will do our best now to put you under the jail. So now they gonna do their best to put this nigga under the jail, my nigga. He better know some bodies. He better know somebody that got killed. I'm telling you, I keep telling people, the only way you get out of charges like this in situations like this, you gotta know somebody that killed somebody.
You gotta have some good.
Like for real. Like when this is why the mafia was always, they played it better than us, low street level crime. Because when shit came,
too.
Yeah, but when shit came up and like they get caught in shit, nigga, they got bodies to tell on somebody. They got so much shit that they can give for something, and they be like, yo, I give you 4 bodies right now. I want 10 years.
Right.
These niggas don't be having nothing to get these people. You better tell them something, man. Tell them something nobody know. This is crazy. He said vigorously investigated and prosecuted in the Northern District of Texas. Texas ain't playing. This also highlights the outstanding contributions of my colleagues across the United States, including the Western District of Tennessee. So that in the Eastern District of Texas. So these are 3 branches of the FBI that was working on this case, y'all. The FBI in Memphis, and the Eastern District and the Northern District was working on this case. You know what that means, y'all? Something happened in the Eastern District of Texas. What's in the Eastern District of Texas? What's in the Eastern? Because you got the Northern District is Dallas. You see what I'm saying? That's the Northern District, Dallas. So what happened in the Eastern District? The Eastern District, where is that? What would that be like? Houston? What would that be? So is that where the guns came from? The Eastern District?
Maybe.
So you got to pay attention. Because we know that the Memphis district got involved because the 9 niggas came from Memphis. So they helped them get them. the nine people that traveled from Memphis.
Right.
So did the guns come from somewhere towards the east?
Maybe.
Pay attention, y'all. The Western District of Tennessee employs a whole team concept with federal, state, and local partners to aggressively pursue all violent criminals. This ain't saying nothing. I'm trying to know what's going on. Okay, this ain't saying nothing, dog. Okay, the complainant. Ooh, see, pay attention.
Well, it says that the Eastern District is considered Oklahoma border down to the Gulf Coast.
The Oklahoma border down to the Gulf Coast? So that could be Houston.
Could possibly.
So they could have got the guns from Houston. So could this be a Jay Prince connection? Could this allegedly be a Jay Prince connection? Because the Eastern District could be Houston, Texas.
I don't know how this goes. It says divisions in the Eastern District is Beaumont, Lufkin, Marshall, Sherman, Texarkana, Tyler, and Plano. But then it says jurisdiction. It covers a large, diverse area in suburban cities of North Dallas, like Plano, Frisco, and McKinney.
That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. Now check this out. This is important. Look what it say right here. It says the complainant alleges. I told you, Gucci Man is snitch. I'm telling y'all. So I don't want to hear nobody saying Gucci Man ain't no snitch. Gucci Man is a snitch, y'all. Pay attention. Gucci Man is a snitch, however y'all look at it. Look what it says. It says the complainant alleges. That means that person has to give a statement, right? That person has to give a statement for it to be anybody arrested. There has to be a complainant. Without a complainant, there is no case. Y'all understand that, gang? Without no complainant, there is no case. So let's see what Gucci Man told the police, y'all. Let's see what Gucci Man told the police. Gucci Man said that on January 9th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Welch Jr., which is Pooh Shiesty, arranged this meeting. Purportedly to discuss the terms of a recording contract with one of the victims. Pay attention. With one of the victims. For you to be a victim, what does that mean? What does that mean, babe?
What? For you to be a victim, that means something has to happen to you.
And that also means what? What did you have to do? You have to give a statement.
Right, yeah.
You can't be a victim without giving a statement.
Yeah, you gotta give a statement. You gotta confirm this.
You see what I'm saying? You have to.
You gotta advise. How are you infected in this situation? So somebody has to corroborate the story.
For you to be a complainant, you have to give a statement. Mm-hmm. For you to be a victim, you had to give a statement. Mm-hmm. It don't matter if this is domestic violence. It don't be enough for you to be a victim in a case. How do you become a victim? Mm-hmm. By telling the police somebody did something to you, right? Pay attention, y'all. So now we know Gucci Man talked to the police. Gucci Man corroborated the story. It don't matter if the bodyguard talked to the police. It don't matter if the undercover cop. Without Gucci Man's statement, there is no case. Without Gucci Man telling these niggas what happened, corroborating everything from point A to point B to point C, and telling them how the meeting was supposed to go down, there is no case.
This is crazy.
Now, you think they was banking on Gucci Man being a snitch?
Man, listen. He was gonna snitch. Read the rest of it.
You think they was banking? Think about it though. You think they was
this. Like, of course, because
talk to me. What did it say?
It says, as alleged, once the three men were inside the studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, executed a coordinated armed takeover. The complainant alleges that Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release form, from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. Nigga, I'm telling, who the fuck do you think you are? You're gonna come in here and have me fucking release you at gunpoint and rob me? No. Yeah, I'm snitching, nigga, because I ain't no bitch ass nigga. You came in here trying to play me on some shit that you watching on NWA. Was it Straight Outta Compton? And you gonna rob me and then get you released out of it, and then you think you're gonna make music again? No.
You read this whole thing at the bottom? To the bottom?
Yeah, I read that. No, it says one victim was choked to the point of near unconsciousness. Photo of some of the injuries were included with the complaints.
So look at this, one of the victims. So is this the bodyguard?
It doesn't
this
matter.
The undercover cop?
Been drawn blood. This was supposed to be a meeting. Nigga, you came in here bogarting with AKs and the other niggas is holding pistols.
So is this supposed to be a cop, y'all? KP, what up? So look, I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm about to drop the link for y'all. So come on, right? They didn't even know this dude was a cop. They didn't know that this dude was a cop. You want to know why? Because he wasn't supposed to look like a cop. Because if he looked like a cop, they would think twice about what they doing. Right. They wanted you to do what y'all was about to do. This is why I be telling y'all got to understand the setup was already in play.
Right, by all means.
The setup was already in play. Because my nigga, think about it. It's 9 of us. What we need guns for? It's 9 of us. You telling me we couldn't have had Juju beat the nigga up to make him sign the paper?
Now maybe they weren't anticipating they can't go in there. They gotta have a gun. What if he got enough guns in there? And we ain't.
Yo, what up, Cap? What up, Cap?
What it do?
Man, this shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna. That shit is crazy. This shit retarded, bro.
Bro, they just set this nigga up and tricked him out of his position.
Who set him up?
Gucci.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because this nigga don't, that white boy don't even look like no security guard, folks.
He played security. That nigga was a cop.
That nigga don't even look like no cop or security guard, like a regular white boy. Like
he was like a cameraman. He was a cop. The nigga was a cop. He was an off-duty cop. But he was meant to not look like a nigga that you need to worry about.
Exactly.
Because they knew. Think about this, my nigga. Like I was telling my wife. Yo Gotti crashed this nigga out.
Yeah.
If I tell you, he told this nigga, yo, you get off the contract, I give you this. I promise you this. Knowing that this nigga was going to crash out to get out that contract.
Gucci was playing for the Triple Cross.
And then Gucci was looking at it like, yo, if this nigga do some dumb shit, I'm going to put his ass in jail and still get paid.
Exactly.
And now this nigga going to be in jail for the rest of his life. Because everything is enhanced. You know that, right? Because he's on federal parole.
Yeah, and he ain't even make it out the goddamn halfway house. He ain't even make it on the streets.
Exactly.
Yeah, they finna lock him up. He ain't even get enough pussy.
And he had an AK.
And he organized it.
And they said he organized it. So he's the ringleader. He organized it. He's on video with an AK, choking niggas. Bro, he's out of there. Finito. It's a wrap.
So this the boy this the police officer right here.
This the undercover.
Damn. What they was they choked him up or something? They, like they pistol whipped him or what?
He probably was trying to stop him from getting the Gucci. They nigga get on the ground. You know they probably got to him do him dirty first. Man, bro, all 9 people they done, and they crossed state lines, bro. All of them drove from Memphis.
Yeah, it's old. It's ugly. He might as well go ahead and wrap it up, man. He gonna need Drew Finley.
And
Drew Finley can't get him out there.
and look, and then you know ATF want to go on know where they get the guns from.
Mm-hmm. And the motherfucker better had no switches on them. But not none of them been modified. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what they found when they went in his house. You don't know what they found in that motherfucker.
Like, bro, this got to be the dumbest shit I ever seen in the world, bro.
This even dumber than Dirk. At least Dirk was sneaky with his shit. We had to find out through indictments and shit. This nigga Pooh Shiesty recorded it. It talked about it. Them niggas talk about it. Had
And
Ceddy
bro,
Nash leak, huh?
this the same shit he did the first time with them sneakers. He go to jail for crash out shit, bro.
My nigga, I thought you supposed to go to jail and get smarter. They came home, crashed out.
I couldn't believe he committing these type of crimes in the halfway house with an ankle bracelet on. The nigga had an ankle bracelet on, dog.
You know that's that influence. He got the wrong people around him, folks. All them niggas pushing him to be a gangster and all that shit. You niggas tripping. I'd have kept his ass. I'd have told him stay out the way, folks. But you know,
And Big 30, he just fucked up. You see what I'm saying? He just fucked up because they got him on video closing the door and trying to block Gucci from getting out.
Wow.
oh, they finna charge him with kidnapping.
Yeah, he got the same charge. All of these niggas got the same charge, dog. They
So,
all
so,
got like,
so tell me this. How you feel about Gucci cooperating and identifying them?
I think he should have handled it in the streets.
Oh my soul.
Word is bone. I think Gucci should have handled it in the streets, dog. Gucci should have handled it in the streets.
Who is that right there?
This right here, what we looking at is the actual court paperwork and pictures that the FBI got. It said defendant Wright barricaded the studio door. This Big 30.
Right.
This Big 30 barricading the door. See, they got video of this nigga, bro. And check this out. This video is from a low angle, right? See, look,
Yeah.
I'm too smart, my nigga. You see this video? You see how low that video is?
Yeah.
That's a body camera. That's a body video, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
It's either a body camera or somebody with their phone.
No, that ain't no phone,
Nah,
bro.
this ain't in the middle of a robbery.
That's in the middle of a robbery. Ain't nobody got no phone out. You know what they would have did to that nigga?
So how did Ceddy Nash say he seen the video? They was somebody recorded it.
Because the police was going. Bro, we know Ceddy Nash fuck with the police. They already let him know what was going on. We seen Ceddy Nash on the news, bro. He snitched a long time ago. We all know that.
So I've been seeing that. I covered that. I even asked him about it.
That too. I talked to his brother. I interviewed his brother. He shot at his brother.
I asked Ceddy Nash. I asked Ceddy Nash about that shit on Pop Austin. He started stuttering.
Yeah. His brother live in Philadelphia, nigga. I had his brother on my live and everything. His brother told me how he shot at him and he snitched on him. His brother shot at him and Ceddy Nash snitched on him.
Yeah, he the police.
But this is an undercover video camera, like one of them button cameras or like you know.
Yes. So Gucci was on some shit the whole time. Anyway, how you come in there with a white boy with cameras on and shit like
Because
That
he
nigga
didn't
man,
trust
Gucci
him.
the feds, folks. That nigga the
Yes,
this
Gucci knew something was up already.
all right, but okay. Let's say Pooh Shiesty wasn't finna rob him. Let's say them niggas was just in there with some hoes, sipping lean, guns, goddamn it, shooting dice. You come in this bitch with a white boy with a camera on. What the fuck type time you on, fam? You supposed to be a big guap. You supposed to be the big, you know what I'm saying? Street nigga. You come in this bitch with